All right, one last thought on the Parsha. Now, we know the Gemara in Chidushin Lamed Tet Amud Beis has an interesting teaching for us. It says, Machshava Tova, if you have a good intention to do something, you're planning to do a mitzvah, and you're ready to go do it. You mean it. But then something happens, you have an onus, something prevents you. You're going to go somewhere, you fell asleep. The alarm didn't go off. You got stuck doing something else for somebody else, osik b'mitzvah, pater mina mitzvah. You couldn't do it. So you know what Hashem does? He does a chesed. He knows you really meant to do it, for real. So he's mitzaref lamaisa. He makes it as if you actually did the action and you get the same reward. But what about a machshava ra'ah? You have a bad intention. So there, Hashem doesn't give us that same as a benefit for us. If we intend to do something bad, but we don't act on it and we don't actually do it, then we don't get that same punishment as if we did the act. So how's that related to this week's Parsha? Because the Parsha says, in the beginning, by Nedarim, a woman, let's say a wife, makes a neder, and the husband immediately decides to, when he first hears about it, he annuls it and makes it that it never happened. But let's say she doesn't know that her husband undid the neder, the vow. She thinks she's still bound by the neder, by the vow, and so she thinks she has to keep it, but then on purpose she breaks it. She doesn't want to keep the vow. So the Torah says she still needs Hashem yislach la. Hashem still has to forgive her. She needs to get atonement and do tshuva for that. So the Chasam Sofer says, wait a sec. A machshava ra'ah, we know, is lo mitzaref lamaisa. It doesn't count. So he explains, no. When we say it doesn't count, it's when you have intention to do something bad, but then you never acted on it. Here, she did intend to do something bad, and she did act on it. It's true, she didn't violate a technical neder, but she had bad intention, and she did act on it. So there is that distinction. There's another reason given why she needs kapara. Because it's true that she didn't do an exact violate a neder technically. So she may not get the same punishment. When we say a person, a machshava ra'ah, doesn't mitzaref, so it doesn't count the same as if you did the act, but there still is kapara necessary. The very idea that a person wanted to and tried to do something bad, for that itself, a person still needs to purify their thoughts, and there's still what to get kapara for. So let's always try to have good intentions, to only do good deeds, and have a wonderful Shabbos.